Pt.3 State versus J. Barnett. Not sure what the charges are. Domestic battery, maybe?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Your Honor, Mr. Barnett is he's set for trial next week. We're still working on this case, and it's a matter of some restitution that's going to be involved in this. If we could continue this on the defense motion, possibly to your August 21st date.
File a motion.
Okay.
21st August.
That's correct, Your Honor.
I'll go ahead and set that date, but if you'd file a short motion so we can keep our paperwork in order.
I'll do that, Your
And
Honor.
I'll grant that.
Thank you, Your Honor. May he be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
14-73 State versus Danielle Wilkinson. Possession of controlled substance.
Your Honor, this case, I believe her next reappearance is scheduled for September 4th.
Yes, sir.
We're going to need some results from the state crime lab on this case. Just waiting on that, and besides that, there's no action to be taken today.
Okay. I'll just leave it as scheduled and note that discovery is proceeding.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
May she be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
13-205 State versus Richard House. Domestic battery.
Your Honor, I think this was essentially set today. It's as a reappearance on the docket, and I think that's correct. We have all discovery. As the court is aware, Kenford Carter has now taken over this case because of a conflict with the other prosecutors. I've talked to Mr. Carter. As the court probably knows, he's under subpoena in the Bull Shoals matter. There are no issues to take up today, Judge, and if Mr. Carter were here, he would say that also.
When did he take over the case?
I would say about a month ago, Judge.
Okay.
Not very long.
I'm under time deadlines on cases like this, so we need to recognize that.
Judge, this is the case that I believe the court has already contacted the appropriate people to let them know that of the deadlines.
Thank you.
Can you be excused, Your Honor?
Yes. 14-67 State versus Michael Glavish. Possession of paraphernalia, theft by receiver.
Your Honor, I represent Mr. Glavish. He is here today for pretrial. There are no motions to be heard today.
Okay, we'll just leave it as scheduled, if that's acceptable. This is 14-75 State versus Ryan Flannery. Possession of methamphetamine, hydrocodone, marijuana, alprazolam. Sir, I'm looking at a police statement here. Have you gone over this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you feel you understand the matters set out in the police statement?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the charges against you and the range of possible penalties if you're convicted?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty to possession of methamphetamine, possession of hydrocodone, possession of marijuana, and possession of alprazolam?
Yes, sir.
By doing so, you're giving up your right to have a trial and also give up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
There's a recommendation in the police statement as to what your sentence should be. Other than that recommendation, have you been promised anything other than what's in this document?
I haven't.
Okay. Have you been threatened or pressured in any way in order to get you to change your plea?
No, sir.
On or about March 6th of this year here in Baxter County, apparently there was a traffic stop and you were found to be in possession of some methamphetamine, hydrocodone, marijuana, alprazolam. Is that correct?
Yes.
This time, sir, I'll accept your plea and judge you guilty. On each felony, you'll be placed on 4 years probation. On each misdemeanor, 1 year's probation. Those will run concurrent. You'll pay $200 in cost, a $1,000 fine, a $200 public defender fee, a DNA fee of $250, a $20 booking fee, drug crime assessment of $125. Pay what you owe at the rate of $100 per month, beginning within 30 days, and you make your payments on the sheriff's department.
Okay.
11-229, State versus Gavin Reed, non-support.
Your Honor, I don't believe there's any action to take in this case today.
Okay, he was supposed to appear for a possible plea. Very well,
Judge, it appears Mr. Bayless might have his file in his office.
okay. We'll leave it as scheduled.
It's not scheduled, Your Honor.
Oh, it's not.
Judge, if we could just set it for reappearance on that August 7th date, when Mr. Bayless returns, he might be able to have some more insight on that. Is that okay, Carrie?
Yeah.
And he's saying the agreement, Your Honor, was to pay $600.
August 7th, 10 o'clock. State versus Kayla Hickman, possession of controlled substances, paraphernalia, domestic battery, 13-219.
Judge, Ms. Hickman appears here today for purposes of pretrial motions at this time. We do not have any. We'll just leave this as scheduled for September 4th and September 24th.
14-41, State versus Jessica Dean, delivery of controlled substance, morphine, near certain facilities.
Good morning.
This matter is for pretrial today, Your Honor, pretrial motions. We'll just leave it as scheduled at this time.